Alright. Everyone gets a trophy, apparently. Sydney Hunter and the Curse of the Mayan. Oh, I got a prologue here. So, the Mayan calendar, Hab, nears the end of the Great Cycle, making the start of the Wayab. 5 nameless days that are considered to be extremely unlucky. During Wahab, the Maya believe the world is vulnerable and defenseless. Fear fills the heart of all civilization. In this time of weakness, Cuchulainn, the feared deity, descends to the ancient temple to stop the Great Cycle from starting anew. Doomsday draws near unless the Savior emerges to stop Cuchulainn's desire to freeze time. Alright, that's good to know. Now is this just going to restart at this point, I guess? The prologue? Or is that just it? Seems to be that's it, so let's just get going. There we go. Alright, so gotta select myself a profile here, so I have no idea what the keys are, so let's just put it here. D F U X A. Yes, I'm DFuxa. Let's go to the short name for now. Alright, so here's our controller scheme. So, space is to jump, Z is to attack, A is to apparently item select. That's not great, but whatever. Central America, the home of the Maya and their mysterious past. Here we find Sydney Hunter, geologist and adventurer, on the routine survey at the region's topography. When suddenly something catches his eye. Off in the distance, Sydney spots the outline of a mysterious Mayan pyramid and feels compelled to investigate. Sydney rushed to the base of the pyramid and paused for just one moment. Then, without hesitation, Sydney rushed to the top of the pyramid. Stepped inside. And was trapped. Alright, subtitles are okay. I was sort of like if the, control scheme for the gamepad and stuff was actually a little bit more, whatever. On screen a little bit longer, but whatever. Alright, Sydney, this looks like the Lost Mayan Hab Temple. Or at least from the photos I recall seeing of the place. It does not look like I'll be getting out from the door I came from. At least from way up there. That guy over there looks like a good place to start to figure out where I am. Last thing I need is to find in here is another sacred tribe. I'm still having nightmares from my last encounter. Alright, so yeah, jump. And... Alright, so there's a control step I can go in here to, how to select. Random button mashing, people. Oh, there we go. Alright, so basically A is my jump. Or I guess if you look at the keyboard step over here. So, attack is Z, jump is space, item is Y, weapon select is W, item select is A. These are all over the place, the keyboard things. I'm not really sure I like that, but whatever. Oh, I actually select my, I select my stuff out here if I need to. Okay, that's good to know. Well, let's see here. I'm going to set... Let's set item to be F. Oh, I have to use the cursor keys to select, what I'm going to go for, I guess, here. There's F. I'll leave jump on space for now. Weapon select and item select are fine for now, I think. They're Z, F, Well, I guess the B button is basically like, you know, what I use to like confirm stuff. I don't know why I got so that like set like that, but okay. Mayan. Well, he's talking in Mayan. Very, very helpful. Maybe as we progress, we'll be able to start understanding his language, or perhaps we have to, like, you know, decode it, like, you know... Because why not? Let's go in here, I guess. Alright, so Temple Chichen Itza. Push up to enter. We've collected 0 of the 6 skulls, and there's, like, you know, 2 red keys, 2 green keys, and 1 blue key, I think. And in we go. You know, I should probably tell you a little bit about this game. It's essentially an action platformer, like, you know, in the old school, like, you know, tradition. I apparently got ourselves a whip that, you know, is very Spelunky-like. And of course, this guy's speaking Mayan. Can't whip him, apparently. That's good to know. Whoops. Alright, that's good to know. Apparently the rats are hostile to me. And will hurt me if I run into them. Now. I wonder if I can climb up vines. Let's see. I can. There's some health. Well, I'm not sure if it's the right way, but let's go over here. And that felt very, very, You found a blue seashell. Looks a bit worn. This shell of wisdom allows its holder to hear foreign tongues as if it's a holder's natural language. This looks like the blue shell everyone keeps pointing out. Maybe now I can tell what those guys back there were saying. Then again, do I really want to know? Alright, the controls are not the greatest. Like, they're pretty good, but not perfect. But I can save here. Okay, so we got save points. Alright, looks like we'll be able to get somewhere over here. See, I'm getting a very Metrovania type of feel to this game. Oh, so these guys respawn. And of course the appropriate thing here would be to go this way, I guess, to get through the rats. Gems, gems everywhere, and not a jewel to spare. I heard a short guy with a funny hat was headed this way to save the world. You're going to need supplies if you want to succeed with your quest. Shopkeepers will take gems in exchange for their wares. Odd that they don't seem to realize that they could break through pots and walls to get all the gems for themselves. Oh, I think I said too much. Knowing is half the battle. So another outsider has managed to sneak into our temple. I can't seem to find a good locksmith these days. I see you found the Shell of Wisdom. Now I can communicate with the locals without needing to know the language of the Maya. It's amazing the power the shell possesses. Clearly it's a gift from the gods. Ha ha ha! You should see the look on your face. That's no magic shell. We all speak your language. It's just a game we like to play on visitors. Get shell or no talkie-talkie. Ha ha. Magic shell my foot. Ha ha ha. Scattered around these halls are crusted skulls. The more you collect, the more doors you can open in the Habe Temple. Which reminds me, by now you've probably met Zenfu. He's always talking about the Great Cycle and how we are all doomed, and how our civilization will be wiped out, and how he can't find a quality baker these days. Nonsense, I say. Whatever you do, don't get him started on gluten-free alternatives unless you plan to lose a day. That said, remember, skulls open doors. I guess I should have just said that to begin with. Good to know. Alright, well, let's just get going. You probably say the same thing. Yep. No escapee. Ah, there is jewels in these rocks here. That's good to know. The more you know, right? And apparently not all blocks are breakable. Good to know. Bats go through walls. That's good to know. And apparently gems will fall through floors. I bet it's instant death if I fall into the fire. Alright, well, first save point. My gems went back down, I guess. That's annoying, but oh well. When you die, you die. So yes, this is a game that I picked up via email from, you know, one of the advertisers for, like, these games. You're like, you know, game promoter or like, you know, the developer himself. I can't remember which. I think it's probably the game promoter this time. No fair, the bats can go through walls. Yeah, I gotta be very careful with jumping, because it's not fully responsive on a keyboard. I bet it'd be better with a gamepad this game. Yeah, I'm not really sure if Splunky is, you know, going to be too much of an influence in this game with, like, you know, stuff popping out of pots. Alright, this looks promising. You found a skull key. Use these to unlock the bone doors, locking places all over the temple. A skull key can only open a bone door of the same color. You can see your key inventory from the submenu and time by pressing the start button. Alright, is that this? What is the start button? Oh, you know what? I bet it's probably A or W. Or no, I guess not. Well, game's not perfect. I bet this is probably a game that's probably like meant to be played with a gamepad, not really a keyboard like I am right now. Just to throw it out there. Alright, I picked up 1 health there, but you know, I honestly couldn't use it, so... Ooh, falling bridges. And I probably got blue door, so need a key to open. Now I sort of feel that bats would kill themselves if they fall into like lava. I like the length of my whip, by the way, for like how fire attacks, though. It looks like it can be leveraged quite well. We'll save again. Alright, so here's a door. There we go. Nice find. The crystal skulls are scattered throughout these ruins. Crystal skulls are used to gain access to the doors in the Hat Temple, so you better find a lot of them. Check how many you collected at any point by viewing the sub-menu by pressing the start button. So again, start button to do stuff. Alright, that's good to know. So I can, like, open, like, a door, but I use up the key to do so. So I can't get through there just yet. And again, it's very old school and the skeletons are a lot bigger than the human bodies that are, like, playing, so... Just to throw it out there, that's a thing. Unless it's like a dwarf that we're playing. Which could be a thing. Uh-oh. Okay, I can duck from these. Wish I ducked a little sooner, but oh well. I'm not dead yet, so that's good. Is this attackable? Doesn't appear to be. There's some more gems. I like how, like, enemies will keep spawning, like, stuff to pick up. Sort of. Kind of. This is where it'd be very useful. I could, like, see, like, what I've got. Maybe this is a start button that, like, lets me see what I've got. This, like, menu here. Oh, there's a fellow to talk to. Useful. There we go. So that's a block right there. It's a trap block. That's good to know. Lucius come in handy storage jars and will replenish your health when needed. Lucius can be used at any time by selecting it from the sub-menu. Look for different color elixirs. Each has a unique healing function, some can even be used twice. In the sub-menu, you can read what the elixir does by moving over it. Alright, so... there's our thing. How to use the item. That's the question. How to use the item. I really do have to say, the control setup leaves something to be desired. But that's just because I'm probably using, like, keyboard as opposed to controller, but whatever. Oh, let's see here. So, jump, attack, use item. Oh, F is the item key, okay. Good to know. So if I use F, there's some health back. Awesome. Well, this looks like a nice safe area. Ow! Well, it had to be snakes, of course. I think I can probably jump up there. There's another save point. Might as well save. Hey, look at that. We get full life from saving too. So that's good to know. I wonder if there's like a map. Like a Metrovania style map that you can use to, like, see where you are in the world. Oops. Well, there goes that gem. No biggie. That was a little bit close. We have friends coming for us. You know, these gotta be a lot worse if they actually fell down on top of you, I think. Alright, that's another skull. We'll take that. I'll assume, by the way, that I'm probably missing... Ouch! Something. Cha-ching! Yellow diamonds are sparsely scattered throughout these ruins and they're very valuable. Check how many you collected at any point by doing the stun menu by pressing the start button. Alright, I don't think escape is a start button, so... Random button, click and go. Well, I just captured a screenshot, that'll be useful, won't it? There's another screenshot, you know, done. I accidentally stopped recording there because I'm, you know, hitting buttons trying to figure out what the hell I have to press to basically get the start menu. Oh, I pressed it. There we go. So my M key is my start button, so here we go. Health condition is basically caution. I got 1 diamond, I got 3 skulls, I got some whips basically to use as weapons. Probably I'll get more eventually. Back for relics, start for exit. So, start button is M, by the way. There's my relic, by the way, the seashell. Our keys currently are just the 1 blue key. You know, I bet I could probably go back to use the blue key. I should probably do that. But then, you know, whatever. Let's just push on. Well, we can't go that way for now, so this way we go. Now, I assume that's going to respawn just as like, soon as I come back, so we're fine there. And of course, you know, that's going to fall away, so... There we go. We'll get some life. Perfect. Alright, I'm glad I can't hit these guys, so there's enemies apparently in some of these places with them. Beware the mighty flames of Keto. One touch is certain death. Stare him in the eye to find his weakness. That tells me there's probably a boss somewhere. Now here's a question, am I going the right way at this point? Who knows? This feels like we're going to go to a boss. If this is the boss, I'll backtrack to like pick up places I've missed, but we'll see. Looks very much like a boss. Gate Guard and Keto. So these guys are gods, I believe. Alright, so that's definitely Keto over there, by the way. Well, I said I was going to backtrack, so let's just backtrack and we'll pick up anything I'm missing first. Ouch. That wasn't great, but whatever. I sort of like how, like, you know, the whips are like whips behind you as well as in front of you. Oh, I could have gone this way apparently to get more stuff. I feel like I missed my opportunity to pick up stuff apparently. Oh well. There's a gem. And maybe I'll tell you later. Right now I'm playing, so... I'm just going to quickly just go into my friends here, of course, because I always forget to turn this off. So people can't message me while playing. But whatever. Let's go beat up Keto. And yeah, I bet there's probably more level to like experience, but oh well. Let's see if I can kill a boss. And I don't know, by the way, this feels like, you know, a part where I should be able to move around. Like right here. So I have like, you know, some like, you know, ability like to know when I have to dodge and stuff. Dodge that. Not sure if I hurt him or not. Oops, that hurt. And I'm actually jumping into flame there. I assume that's basically how you beat him, but I'm not really sure. So we're probably going to die a few times here, but whatever. I just want to try to show off a level of this, I guess, and then we'll say it's it for a day. But yeah, I'll note this is a game where like the bosses are like gods, like Mayan gods that you'll fight. Took a hit there. Well, we beat him. Just had to hit him multiple times, I guess. Nothing too complicated. And I fall down. Present-day Hab Temple. There's the god, I guess. Yep, that sounds like a god. And we're back here at the start. So this is like the start of the game. Above us is where the great calendar Hab once hung. Kukukun swooped down from the heavens and broke the Hab into 7 different pieces. And freed Knish Ahau, our god of sun. Both Kukun and Knish Ahau have been cursed. So you'd say it's been a curse of the Mayan then. Actually, it's a curse of the Maya. Whoever would name our game wrong is beyond me. The Hab calendar keeps track of all of our essential, all that is essential to our civilization. In the next 5 days we will witness the changing of the great cycle and the calendar. We'll start anew. If the Hab calendar isn't restored within the next 5 days, time will freeze and we will be cursed forever. So, misspelling right there. I have a calendar on my phone. Can't you use that? No, the Hab calendar is sacred to us, and 2 marks the first day of the way Hab. The next 5 days are to be lived out cautiously, as they are the time of fear. And even the gods themselves are rendered powerless and cannot protect us from evil. Every calendar cycle ends with the Web, 5 unlucky days. There is a legend of an outsider that would reverse the curse and bring calm during the Web period. Please help us restore the Hayab calendar, cure the curse, and help prevent the time from freezing. Help us, Sydney Hunter. You're our only hope. The door next to me requires 2 crystal skulls to open. However, enter at your own risk, as this door leads to the Temple of the Jaguar Sun. Perhaps he knows something about Kakukun's plans. Alright, well, I think I'm basically showing off a little bit of what this game's all about. That's fine. I'll note this is apparently like a brainchild of a YouTuber called GameStar81 or something, around that lines. And as you can see, it's basically a very, very old school, side-scroll platformer. But, you know, it's basically for like the modern day period. It's probably best played with a controller, but, you know, being like, you know, a gamer on a PC, I play the keyboard, so I do, you know, I want to show off of that. But, you know, these were like what the games were like back in the old day, and I figured that, you know, it would be worth it to show off. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and take care.